Hey everybody, how we doing today? Beautiful, beautiful day here in the Florida Keys. I am over here at the good old Sugarloaf launch for number 2. I'm gonna do the wind's blowing out of the south, so that definitely meant the Gulf. High tide, low tide is at 1 o'clock, so I still need to hit the low and it'll be rising tide all the way through until evening time, so that'll be good. I'm just gonna dilly bop kind of where I was last time, but be more direct, not waste so much time, and try to catch that horseshoe kind of island and check that out as my second trip out. So that is the plan. I've got the scooter all lined up, ready to slide in. So let's go. All right, loaded and ready to slide. Perfect landing. Whoa, no, go this way. You can see that's a good drop off there, so that's the only small challenge of this spot. Alrighty, we're ready. Today I'm going to use that secondary creek area to cut through. You'll see there's kind of an abandoned little raft there, and just to the left of that, and then that 5 Mile Creek entrance is over there. And I'm just going to edge through here and come out on the other side, and no boats to worry about. This is a much better route than taking that 5 Mile Creek, because you don't have to worry about any boats coming. And the other one, it's a lot longer, but I mean, if you're just paddling for fun, that's a nice route to take to go out to that side. But for me, where I just want to get across and do my fishing spots, this is so much better. And it seems like a lot shorter as well. And voila. So originally I came out around that bend, so it's pretty far over. And the 5 Mile Creek ends up on the other side of that point, right? You can kind of see the flag there, so not too far away. And this is a lot shorter as well, so if the tide is up, I'll come back, which it should be this evening, and take this instead. So yeah, much better. Ran into a little bit of a problem. It's a low tide, so I'm paddling across the lawn. So this is going to burn some time, but I need to wait for that water to come up, because nothing is going to be along those mangroves when there's no water. But if I can make my way down, I kind of want to get to the other side to where that horseshoe is. Anyways, on an upcoming tide, that should be just about perfect. So here we go. This guy coming to investigate. Sharky shark. Alright, we are at that Bonefish Creek spot. Now I can kind of see why it's that kind of hard patch bottom with sandy spots. It's a pretty big expansive flat out here, and then you've got this entrance creekway that cuts to the other side. There's another main one here, but I don't know, they were here in the small one, so I'm going to check this one out. And then the horseshoe is just on the other side, so that's where we're heading. Now it's a very bonefishy area. Problem is the damn mullet got in here as well, and it's all mudded up at low tide, so they're in every single depression just churning up the sand. But all these areas would be perfect, and they still might be. We'll have to see how the tide rising maybe cleans this water up, hopefully. Well, here's that horseshoe bay that I was wanting to prospect, but it's a perfect funnel for mullet mud, so it's just dusted. Can't see anything. So out along the edge is a little cleaner water, so I'll probably end up fishing that. It's just maybe later when the current picks up, it cleans this out, but for now it is blown out. Bombers. stupid mullet. Well, I stood on anchor, threw out some of those shrimp pellets and see if anything would come around. Just a couple of sharks and rays, no bonefish. So I think I'm just gonna drift this flats out here and see what I see. Bonnet head. Bonnet head, bonnet heads. I mean, look at that. The whole bay is just mullet mud. I want my money back. It's a long ways out here. Well, I cut it short out there in that bonefish spot so I can have enough time to hit these tarpon snook areas, but it's like coffee out here. Yeah, stupid mullet. The only thing I could hopefully do is see a tarpon sitting all the way sunning itself. That's about the only chance I've got of seeing anything. It is just blah. This is that tarpon corner, but even got the muddy water, and then you have the tannic water pushing in. Ugh. Not very pretty. Only last spot I could think of is just around the corner. There's kind of a little cut where the wraparound at the end of the island is. See if anything's there. Otherwise, nothing. Just so I don't go home skunked, I got my yellowtail snapper jig with a piece of shrimp on it. Fairly certain there's fish in this little channel here. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. Can always rely on the yellowtail snapper jig to bring home the bacon. You got stuck. Let it go. There we go. Keep them out of there. You know where you're at. Oh, wow, what is this thing? Oh, Jack. Oh, no. Dang it, yellowtail snapper jig, why? Ooh, still angry.